Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. Got the windows open, so excuse the little noise of the breeze. It's quite windy here. I want to come on here and talk to you. People who pretend to be your friend, pretend to care about you. They smile in your face. If you pay attention, they'll do things right in front of your face. And when you're on your walk with the man upstairs, he allows you to see things that you wouldn't see before. So this was a little while ago, but I was having a conversation with somebody who pretends to be my friend. Yeah, air quotes. They're annoying. That's why I use them. Sarcasm at its finest. Anyways, so he has this obsession with me, and he attempts to any guy that is near me, whether it's just a friend or it's somebody that's interested in me, or I may be interested in them, he tries to manipulate and play games to make me look bad, to make it look like to make it so then they don't want to be around me, which is fine, because the truth is, what he doesn't realize is he's helping me, because he's proving that these guys aren't worthy of me. So he's not hurting me like he thinks. But there was a point in time, now this has happened with a couple of people that I've noticed, and the minute that I peep what they're doing, I'll play along. So I was in the house, and he was asking about this other guy and what was going on. And when I turned around and I looked, I saw his phone literally like this. And he was looking at it like that. And I knew what the hell was going on. I knew at that very moment that he was recording me. And I assumed at the moment that he was going to send it to this guy. So I went ahead and I just went ahead and played along with it. Now, whether he sent it to the guy or not, I don't know. The guy never said anything to me. And that's on that guy. He weeded him out for me, thank God. There was another time where I had a guy who I thought was a friend. He definitely was not. Was sitting in my RV here with me, and we were chatting, and I caught him doing the same thing with the with his phone and the camera. I mean, it's blatantly obvious when somebody's recording you. What they do this for, I don't know. But when I see these things, I now know that person's not my friend. Or I'll see other little things that they do that show to me that they have no respect for me, that show me exactly what they think of me. So I was with a friend of mine that I have had, I should say ex-friend. He was never really a friend, because friends wouldn't treat you this way. We were out going someplace, we were on a walk, and he had some water or something, and he was talking about how great it is, and I said, well, can I try it? And he hands me his bottle of water, and I try it, and I put the cap back on and hand it back to him. And as we're walking, I can see out the corner of my eye, he literally wipes, after he takes the cap off, and he wipes it with his sleeve, like he's trying to be secretive about it. And I thought, why would you even give it to me if you're just going to wipe it with your sleeve? Why wouldn't you just say no? Okay, I see who you are. I see what's going on here. And the funny part about all of this is, these people that I'm talking about, they have this, they like to think that I'm stupid because I'm kind. Kindness is not a weakness. Do you have any idea how much strength it takes for an individual human being to stay kind when they can see that you're being rude, manipulative, controlling, and deceitful? Do you have any idea how much strength that takes? I'm sorry, that's not a weakness, people. That is extreme strength. That is power. And the other thing is when you don't do what say 2 or 3 or 4 or a group of people that are together that are trying to manipulate you into doing something that they want you to. Like I was telling you in the one video about the one guy and his couple of friends thinking that they can manipulate me into being with him. What they don't understand is they have to have multiple people to gang up to try to control me. Does that not show how powerful that I really am? It takes multiple people to work together to try to manipulate me, and it doesn't work? Is it me? Or do these people live in a fantasy world that doesn't really exist? Because to them, they think they're powerful. They think they're smart. But I can see all of it. It's blatant. It's there. They think that they're cutting me down. I have to value you as a human being in order to value your opinion. Just because I'm polite to you and I interact with you does not mean that I value your opinion. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that most people don't understand. My worth, my self-confidence, how I feel about myself is not based on any external validation. I don't look for people outside of me to validate who I am. The only person that I need validation from is the man upstairs. God's the only one that I need approval from. I don't need approval from anybody else. I don't care what anybody else thinks of me. And if people do deceitful things or try to destroy me behind my back, that's okay. I don't need to know, because I know He is going to take what they do and turn it around in my favor, because He is all powerful. So when they come at me, because I'm on the walk with the Lord, the man upstairs, they can't hurt me. It might hurt for a minute, but I get over it because I know that it's a stepping stone. He's building me up to be resilient and have strength and walk in faith with Him even more. So they're not doing anything to me except for making my relationship and the walk with the man upstairs a lot closer and a lot more solid. So I'm just sharing this with you. I don't know who that is. I get scam calls all day. Probably like 15 to 20 of them. It's probably my own fault. Every single one of them want to know my age. I'm not telling you my damn age. Figure it out on your own. It's not that hard to figure out somebody's age. Anyways, I mean, come on, we have the internet. Anyways, and it's my fault because I answer the phone at times when I'm out doing delivery. It kind of entertains me. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here and share with you that when you start your walk with the Lord, you're going to start to see the people that are your family and friends and things like that. You're going to see that they're really not your friends. They're not your friends. You will see that they are truly your enemy. And you don't have to do a damn thing. He'll take care of it all. He will take care of it all. All I have to do is walk with Him and have His approval. I don't need anybody else's approval. External validation has never been something that I needed. And I really liken it to the fact that as a child, I had my mother was cruel. Love her to death. I mean, she's passed, but she was still my mother. There were good parts about her. She mellowed out a lot in her later years. But that's a whole nother video. Anyways, so I grew up. My mom kicked my dad out when I was 6, and then he moved out of state, and I didn't see him for many, many years. And I can tell you that she said and did some very hurtful, mean, cruel things to me as a child. And as a child, you don't have anybody to turn to. There's nobody to come save you. So that's when my walk with Him started. I started talking to Him. And the more I did it, the more anything she said didn't hurt me. It didn't destroy me. It didn't keep me stuck where she was at. 'Cause hurt people hurt people. That saying's very true. But the thing is from an early age, I didn't need external validation. I didn't care what other people thought about me. I cared about what he thought about me. I could care less about what other people thought about me. And if you are in my life and you're not here to be to be a support and to help, help me grow, then you're not a friend at all. I don't need to know, because he's going to show. He shows you. He gives you clear. He opens your eyes to see things that you normally wouldn't. The walk with the man upstairs has been the biggest blessing in my life. And I share this stuff with you only in hopes that somebody who feels alone or has been through things that I have been, or anything else, that maybe they will see in me that walk with him is what's going to save you. It's what's going to give you hope. Because when horrible, tragic things happen to people, they lose hope. And what they really need is hope. Because when hope is lost, it feels very desperate. It feels very alone. But you don't have to do that when you're with him. He will send people. He will send people to make you feel not so alone. That's why I'm here. So if you've been through some things, you're not sure how to handle it or whatever, feel free to reach out. Information is always below. You can leave a comment and we can have a discussion. Whatever you need. You're not alone. You're not alone. But that walk with him, he's the only one that you should need approval from. If you need it from anybody else, you're not walking with him yet. Let's get you walking with him, because this world walking with him is amazing. The people that I'm meeting, and I mean, I went through a long isolation period, and a lot of things happened during that isolation period, but I'm telling you that since I've come out of that isolation period, the people that I'm meeting and the people that I'm interacting with now are just freaking amazing. I still have to deal with these shady people, the friends, because they think that they're going to be able to bring the old tactics that they used against me. Worked before because it triggered me. I'm not triggered anymore by anything that's ever happened, because I took that time in isolation to heal it. So, you can't trigger me from anything that they could in the past. And they try. And when they do, I'll call them on it. They don't like it. But they keep coming back for more. Anyways, if you're in any issues or anything like this, feel free to reach out. I'll gladly help you get through it and start your walk with the man upstairs, because the world opens up and turns out to be a very beautiful place. Anyways, I have to get ready and go to work. I will see you guys in a day or two. Love you. Bye.